the
Yeah.
story of this episode.
Oh,
Just have fun
guys,
playing games.
I tweeted to Jim, I swear, with the glasses, I thought that was Big Jim, and I tweeted to him, and he's like, nope, too much hair, so.
All right, so we are live. Welcome, everyone, to yet another review.
Hello.
Yes, we have to introduce Draconite is with us today.
Yay.
Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome to Dragonite. Welcome to Dragonite.
Yay.
Welcome to
So
our
you'll find
club.
out very soon that we don't really have any clue what we're doing, and we just kind of ramble on for a while. So, what'd you guys think of the episode?
It was
Really good.
alright.
Oh, jeez.
It was all right.
Oh my god, no.
10 out of 10, it was
I
alright.
just want to say this, but I thought it was going to be like actual like footballs, but I felt like this was a dodgeball episode, but not getting hit.
Yeah, even some like volleyball vibes in there. I wonder if they tried to
Well,
combine a bunch.
What
Of...
if they have like an actual
Yeah,
like
they combine.
ball?
They had their own sport, which was, I think, clever, creative.
Yeah.
Good writing.
Speaking of writing, we have a new writer for this episode, Jennifer Skelly. Am I saying that right?
Hey,
Was
They
that
did a
it?
pretty decent
pretty
job.
good.
Wow. I like her. I like
Yeah.
Jennifer Skelly.
Yep.
Yeah, in my
Hey,
opinion, this is the perfect example of a simple episode. It involves the main six in a way that makes sense. It's a straightforward but entertaining story.
You don't have to worry about any new characters or anything.
Yeah, like they didn't try to like force anything. I'm surprised they
Yeah.
didn't try to force Twilight or Rarity in there. They just kept the characters what made sense, and they didn't try to force anything else in there. So good on Jennifer and Hasbro for not forcing something in there.
Good job, y'all.
Characterization was also pretty good.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, I think wasn't that her first episode she'd written?
Yeah, I looked at her IMDb page. She doesn't really have much of
Really?
anything
Well,
besides
she
like
did a very
shows I've
great
never heard of.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, in this episode, I swear when they got all the ponies gathering, I felt like I swear the pony on the I think it's my right. I felt like that was Button's mom. No,
What?
I did too.
What? The picture. Let me
I didn't
see.
see her.
no, the one with all the ponies standing by. You didn't take a picture?
Button's mom is
Well,
not in
like,
this
there's
episode. What are you
Shot of,
talking
like,
about?
Everyone with the picture of Pinky, Fluttershy, and Snails.
Why do you always make our reviews go off the rails with random references that aren't even there?
I don't know.
I saw the same thing.
What?
I
Where?
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
No, go back to the one where it's just like a frame shot of like zooming in on the ponies, all the ponies in the background. I think that
Very
might be
descriptive.
it.
When was it, though?
That
All right,
was- yeah,
we'll
right there,
look
right
at that later after the review. Moving on. Something that stuck out a lot to me in this episode were some of the expressions. There were a lot of funny expressions that weren't quite over the top, but still more than usual. I thought, at least.
Some of them were a
Like
bit over the top, but
these before.
after you mentioned it, I looked at some afterwards, and yeah, you were definitely right. Some really good faces. DHX is fantastic.
Yeah.
With the low budget,
From
too.
Jai memes.
They make the rigs impossible to animate with, and they animate it so well.
What?
Before
Yeah, skip ahead to
Fluttershy
that
memes.
I feel like they made a good reference in sports, like with offense and defense. Honestly, when was there any coaches? Like,
Coaches? No, I don't think so.
I think
No
RE and
coaches.
AJ were acting like
I have
coaches.
to
Yeah,
hand
team
it
leader.
down. Well, yeah, but I wish
They all
there were-
coached themselves. Let's just
I
say
mean,
that.
if there was a coach in this episode, I felt like Applejack's. I feel like Big Macintosh should have been the coach for this team because he's like into sports and stuff. That
Why?
could've been
Because he's a
perfect.
stallion? That's sexist. We all know that he actually enjoys
Because
other
every
things.
typical coach is a male. In like
Okay.
football, no, I'm serious.
Mhm.
But anyway,
Anyway. Yeah, I feel like there isn't like a whole lot to say about the episode that hasn't already been said, and we always say that, but this time it's for a good reason because I don't know, it's perfect in its simplicity.
I like to mention that
Do
every
we have like
time
anything? Nobody
Fluttershy.
has any complaints or anything?
Yeah,
I
anybody
do
have any
one
complaints?
complaint.
Uh-oh.
I have one complaint.
Really?
Every time when Fluttershy does something, she's like, "Oh, I just want to give up. Oh, I just want to give up."
That's
Why?
who Fluttershy is.
But
Well,
she
No, she
has
can't handle the
Fluttershy
pressure. No, all right,
in
so
some episodes.
I like this episode because it took the two most competitive ponies in the show, driving the least competitive ponies to do something that they don't really want to do, and that they're not driven to do that in that way. And I don't know,
Yeah.
just the characters
But
are
they're-
perfect for this episode.
Yeah. Also, with Fluttershy, there is one little thing. I didn't actually honestly notice it until I was watching Silver Quill's little thing about Fluttershy. Why he loves her, why some writing isn't so perfect. Like, you have the two complete polar opposites of Fluttershy, where you have the just shy, doesn't want to do anything, and then when she snaps, she goes bat bleep crazy. But I think there's a little bit of that, but still, her characterization for the most part was very good. I mean, could I explain at least my feelings for the whole episode? I mean,
Yeah, go. Well, what we do
already
is at the end of when we just kind of ramble for a little while after 10 or so minutes, we usually have individual reviews. So you can talk now if you want, or wait until that if you want.
I'll just wait till then.
All right.
But yeah,
Just pointing out like some things that we all can agree on.
Yeah. Well, or not agree on.
Or yeah, that too.
I love the part where all the ponies dressed up in paint stuff. That totally resembles all football fans. Like they all get painted up and stuff. That was spot on perfect.
I also want to point out Derpy's representation in this episode was perfect. She's kind of in the background, but at the same time not hidden. She's there for all to see, but not thrown in your face. That's perfect. So perfect Derpy episode.
Oh wait, hold on. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. I thought I saw something, but in the live stream, but never mind.
I love this
Anyway.
action reaction screenshots I got right here.
Yes. Before the memes come in.
I love how this
my
is
boss.
this is an Earth Pony tradition, right? Was this an Apple Family thing, or is it bigger than that? I didn't really
It's
catch
an
that.
Apple Family thing.
That's what
I
I thought,
bet
and
so.
that's funny how the unicorns take the place of poles, and that represents how the apples feel about unicorns. All they do is hold the basket there. I don't know. I thought that was funny.
Well, they have to try to catch it.
True. All right, so
Snails was really good.
Return of Snails. We haven't really seen a whole lot of him, and he kind of played a reasonable part in this episode. And again, he wasn't kind of forced in there. It just kind of made sense how he just walked in.
Felt like
He actually was
not
very beneficial
a
'cause-
lot in there.
Yeah.
He was very beneficial because he was actually, helping out Pinky and Fluttershy. Saying I don't think about anything.
Yeah,
But he was
comedic
good.
relief. That was good.
Canadians are
Well, not comedic relief. But also he was actually helping them out.
That totally resembles me when I play sports. I'm just like, well, I don't know, and stuff. And then somehow I get good.
Get good.
Good.
Get
Good.
good.
Yay. Kidding, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You
All
get
right,
good
you think
by
we're ready
not
to
getting
jump
good.
into reviews or any other remarks?
I
All right.
don't think so.
All right, Danatron, are you with us? I see you're muted at the moment.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, you
I feel
can.
like he is muted.
Danatron!
Danatron.
He's first on my list.
But on the stream, he's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, the stream is separate. The stream is the stream overlay with OBS or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess he's maybe he'll come back later. Well, Draconite, your first review. You want to start us off? all we do is
okay.
you just talk about it a little bit and then give a rating out of 10.
All right, I'm gonna start with a bang. I give this episode an honest 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
And I'll explain why. Well, first, I don't give super positive reviews to all episodes. Like, for example, the Dungeons and Discords. I mean, I wasn't able to join the live stream for that, but I honestly hated it. I gave it like a 3.5. But for this one, to focus on this one, it was great characterization. I mean, I enjoyed myself. There was the whole cheesy laughter at the end. It's so cheesy, but honestly, it just makes me feel like, hey, it's MLP.
That's exactly what I felt.
Yeah. So even if it's not if I'm not a fan of it, it's just so MLP. And it's just it makes me happy. Yeah, and once.
All right. Does that conclude your review?
Sorry, I was just interrupted
Oh.
for a sec.
Well, I guess I'm next.
Yeah. All right. Go for it,
Let's just
Drummer.
move on to Drummer
All right.
Moving along.
Sports, and sports. 8 out of 10 was.
I take it you like sports.
Sports.
All right, Sonic Crew.
I didn't really have any complaints with this episode. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I really like the sport that it came up with. Like,
Sports.
this is like something new. Sports. But I don't know. I had no complaints with it, so I had to give this a 10 out of 10.
Wow, all right, this is getting some high ratings. All right,
Yeah.
Star Shadow.
I agree.
Lego dude.
Everything about it being good. This new writer, it just kind of appealed to me. The style. So, with all that said, there was that one part towards the middle where it kind of, the writing dropped quality a little, but it picked back up towards the end. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Well, I'm curious. What do you mean by quality dropped?
Just kind of felt like, oh, wow, I know exactly where this is going, but then, like, oh, surprise, this happened.
Yeah, well, ponies always have been pretty predictable. And, all right, looks
You
like
know, I
Danatron's
always
not
like,
with us. What happened to Danatron?
You didn't see the episode.
All right. Well, then I guess it's my turn.
Yeah,
I'll wrap things up, and then
I was also going to say that, you know, whenever it's like new writers, like, oh, I thought this is going to be an okay episode, but they actually turned out to be pretty good.
yeah.
Because I usually thought it was going to be bad because of a new
That's
writer,
pretty
but
good.
yeah.
By the way, I still had some more things I wanted to say, so I'll wait till you're done. 'Cause, you know, I was interrupted. Somebody's walking in my room.
Oh,
So-
no, you can go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'll wait till you're done.
Well, after I'm done, we usually wrap up and
Oh, okay.
the recorded portion.
All right. So yeah, what I was gonna say is like, as Sonic and Drummer Shy mentioned, there was the whole sport that was creative. I liked the idea of having something completely original, taking advantage of the characters. You got all the three types of ponies working together in friendship. The whole unicorn thing was pretty funny. But I mean, lastly, the writing is just, you know, season 6 is beginning a lot of crap for the writers not even looking into the show or anything in the past and looking at the right characterizations in their past. See, like, oh wait, Fluttershy already had an episode for this. But you know, yeah. So what was her name? Jennifer
Skelly,
something?
is it?
Jennifer Skelly, yeah.
Skelly.
I
Am I
actually
saying
found her
that
on
right?
Twitter. She has like 3
Jennifer Skelly.
She's really good. I'm looking forward to seeing more episodes written by her.
Indeed.
But anyway, yep, that concludes my rating, 10 out of 10. On to you, I guess.
All right. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap things up with my rating and review. But before we do, I just want to remind everyone that the recorded portion will be ending. But those of you here that are live, we're going to stick around for a little bit while longer. But, yeah, pretty much everything that's been said is true. I love what Drax said about this being such a My Little Pony episode. It's so character-based. The story is relatively simple and predictable, of course. That's the same for most episodes. But the way they use the characters and how, like I said earlier, they take the two most competitive and pit them against the least competitive, and I don't know, just something about how that works really well.
Wait.
What?
Have you ever done the average rating?
No,
I
he
didn't finish
hasn't.
mine yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm going to take it slow this time.
Yeah. So
Got to go moderately slow.
So yeah, I think that's about all that needs to be said has been said. But with that said, I would consider this a relatively simple episode. I wouldn't want to see every episode like this one. It is fun to have some of those over-the-top ones, but lately it feels like Season 6 kind of has been trying to outdo itself and throw in new characters. Oh, look, changelings are back. Oh, look, this character's back. And, I mean, it does get old kind of fast, in my opinion, and it feels like some of the newer writers they have for Season 6, it's not that they don't care, I'm sure they care, but it feels like they're writing for a kid's show, and My Little Pony was always something a little bit more than just a kid's show, and that's what I think we all liked about it. And this episode goes back to like the good old days of it being simple and fun, and I don't know. I'm just going to give it an 8 out of 10. I know that's a little bit low compared to some guys, but that's high for me because I'm a pessimist.
Because usually you just go with a 7.
Drum
Yeah.
solo.
Yep. Drum roll, please, for the average rating is... All right, wait, what? I did it wrong.
You know what?
Click on your mouse.
The drum roll sound effect now.
All right, the average rating for the Little Shy live stream for Buckball season is a 9.
Nice.
Yay, nice.
Yeah, that's
What?
a good episode.
Good
Wait, I
episode.
didn't hear it. What?
A 9.
Ooh, okay. Yay.
Woohoo!
Well, Dragon, what I mean by that being low is everyone else gave it 9s and 10s, and well, Drummer Shy gave it an 8, but still. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Those of you here that are live, stick around. We're going to stay live for a little longer. Those of you watching recording, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, everybody.